Welcome back to Roll Again. I am DM Steve, and with me are three of the players of Roll Again, and we will start off by letting them introduce themselves. I'm going to just start in order of how I see them on my screen. So, Lupe, let's start with you.
Okay, hi. I'm Kira, and I play Lupe the Scarred Wolf, who is an arcane physician, a homebrewed class. I am haunted by lack of memories of my past. I just remember crawling out of a grave. And as we've discovered, that experience has left Lupe with a very, very deep PTSD fear of being underground. So yes, she was very much comatose last session. Hopefully she's doing better today.
All right, pass it on to someone else.
Oh, right, sorry. Go ahead, Francis, you're next in my line.
Hello, I'm Kelly. I play Francis, the Dampier Artificer Artillerist, and I kind of miss being alive a little bit. Because I really miss food. I miss living person food.
And not like living people as food.
Nah. Getting blood is more trouble than it's worth, and I'm sick of it.
That's such a good joke. Yeah, I'm waiting. All right.
I pass it on to Cricket.
All right, I'm Megan, and I play Cricket, an eternal child and alchemist who loves poison. And I have a dog, Crash, who needs some mending at the moment, but hopefully we'll see him again soon.
All right. So we left off with three of you, Francis, Cricket, and Rowan, had just defeated two displacer beasts in the midst of kind of a maze of tall cornish grass. We'll call it corn grass. And so you had just finished that off, and you found a displacer kitten just before we left off. And I believe we were just at the point where Cricket, you were about to shove Crash's heart into the kitten and create like a monstrosity freak of nature and technology.
No. If I recall correctly, Rowan said, "Why don't you just shove the dog's heart into the cat?" And I was like, "No, it doesn't work that way. I have to wait till we're in a town because I want some gears and stuff to rebuild him." So Sadie is the cat. And Francis, do you have the compass, or did Rowan have the compass?
I think Rowan had it.
Yep.
Okay.
Rowan has it still.
So I'm gonna say we have to find a way out. So my thought was if Rowan can see where the compass is pointing, because usually that tells us the right direction.
Yeah, Rowan takes that from his pocket, he looks at it, and he kind of shows it to the two of you as well. And you notice that it's kind of doing the same thing it was doing before. It's acting kind of weird. It's pointing in one direction and then kind of going about 45 degrees or so to another direction, and then kind of going in the opposite direction. So it's hovering between like three different spots, kind of.
My best guess is that whatever we're in, we're moving. Like some weird dimensional thing. I've seen enough weird stuff, but that sounds about right.
I have cantrip guidance. DM,
Oh.
I don't know if does that work on objects or does that only work on like people and animals and stuff?
No, it works
Do you
on
happen to
people
know?
and animals. You can boost their,
Okay.
yep.
Boost their, yeah, okay. So it's giving them guidance. It's not getting.
Yes, you're giving guidance to someone else, right? And I believe they get an extra roll. They get an extra dice.
Francis, what if we I could shoot up dancing lights, or you could shoot, I don't want to like set the cornfield on fire. You could shoot up firebolt to show them where we are. They might take that as a sign that we're in trouble though. Right? If they saw the firebolt. Because I'm trying to think. My thought is, if we could signal him, then we should have told Mickey to like play a song so that we could hear. We could make you so tall again.
Give me a cricket. Give me a D4 roll.
Okay. I hate the D4. I got a 2.
Okay. So you guys discussed this for about 2 hours. The three of you keep going around and around and trying to figure out how you're gonna go about this. Luckily, that does allow for the sun to no longer be directly overhead.
Okay.
Uh,
So we know which direction.
You know
'cause
which
we can-
direction is west now because the sun is going in that way.
So if it was overhead before Francis, it was like around noon, high noon. And now it's like 2:00. But how long is a short rest? Because we have a pretty bad battle against those cats.
I would say you could do a short rest in about, I would say, an hour or two. I would give you.
Do you want to rest for like an hour, another hour and a half? Okay. So we just
Actually-
make a little.
And I'll even tell you, I'll say, I'll give you the 2 hours you were talking. I'll count that as a short rest. Because talking or reading or eating, you can do that stuff during a short rest. It doesn't take any energy.
Okay. So now that we've talked about it for 2 hours, though, seriously, do you remember? So we just follow the way that we go back the way we came, right? Now that we know the direction.
Yeah, assuming it's the opposite direction that the sun is in. So just the sun is here, and just
We
go
were
this
going
way.
west, right?
Yeah.
Rowan says,
Francis, it's never eat shredded wheat. So that's how you remember it. And also the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So yeah.
We should start
So
heading
we go east.
east. Yeah.
Wagons east.
Rowan says, I'm being the greatest detective in all of Eider and now Darwin and the Harrowing. We need to go that way. And he points pretty much in the direction you guys were going to head, but that's where you guys.
Okay. That was good detective work, Rowan. Thank you.
And you
right,
guys
so-
head that direction.
I'm gonna carry Sadie.
Yeah, I mean, you can try to see if she'll follow you if you'd like to do that.
Yeah,
But
I want really her to imprint on me for a bit. So I'm just gonna carry her.
okay. All right, so you guys start back in that direction. So we're gonna flash over to Lupe. You start to wake up. The sun a bit in your eyes. You find yourself laying not where you remember being, because you've actually been carried across a large ravine and there's a campsite now. So you find yourself waking up um, and kind of coming to a little bit of a fog in your mind. And you look straight up into kind of sunlight and then a shadow, and you see a big, large black beak over your face.
Who are you? An arcane? Are you of the Order of Nash? No, that's not a mask. That's your face. Who are you?
Who are you?
I am Lupe.
You're once, twice, 3 times a lady.
Yes, and you're a strange one. What is your name?
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Oh, Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
So your name is Mickey. Okay. Can you speak other than in song?
He reaches out with his long black finger and he touches you on your mask nose and he goes, you've been touched by a smooth criminal.
You're a criminal. Wait, so did you capture me? Where are my friends?
He just points towards the tall grass.
Are they okay? Great.
Ricky's my favorite.
Did they leave instructions?
Oh, that would have been.
I suppose I should ask yes or no questions.
Meanwhile, in the cornfield, Cricket says to Francis, "Hey, Francis, we should have left a note."
You're right.
Are we to wait here for them? Okay. I have a raging headache, so do you have anything to drink? Wait, no, I don't drink. What do I no. I'm just gonna sit here.
He reaches over and brings up a cup of tea that he had setting near the fire anyway for you.
I'm just gonna go ahead and down it. I don't think it does any harm.
He kind of fluffs your pillow and puts it back under your head, and then kind of puts the blanket up to your chin.
Oh, thank you, Mickey. I'm touched by your care. Did they go off to fight something? I hope
Then he
they
goes-
don't need any healing.
Then he looks at you and goes, "Rah!"
A big monster. Oh dear. Oh, that does not make me feel good. How can we check on them? Is there any way to check on them?
He points back to the high grass, and he picks up his violin and he starts to play, and he goes, "Welcome to the jungle."
Okay, I'm gonna look around for like a tree to climb or something.
Okay, there's no
tall.
trees. It's just like
Just
7
corn.
foot tall corn grass.
Okay.
And you guys are just outside it. It's like
hmm.
when you're like on like a dirt road next to it, like a cornfield.
Mhm.
You know, so you guys are like just on regular like grass, but then it's like right before the beginning.
You know, I considered taking sending on this level and I didn't, and I'm regretting that now too. Let me
Can we
see.
hear him play? Can we hear him play Welcome to the Jungle?
You did not.
Okay.
Okay, so thaumaturgy, I can make my voice boom up to 3 times as loud as normal. So
You can.
I'm gonna yell out. Francis, Cricket, Rowan, where are you? Can you give us a sign?
The two of you give me a perception.
Six.
I think I've got a plus on. Hang on. 9.
Plus on perception. Oh, I have. Oh wow, I didn't notice that. +4 for perception. I rolled a 6. 7, 8,
So 9 and a 10. You guys don't hear anything.
10.
Rowan rolled a 19. So,
All
and I
right.
think he has a plus to his perception. So he says, "Hey guys, I just heard Lupe." And he points
Oh.
sort of in the direction you were going to, but kind of a little over. You guys have wandered a bit.
Okay. So let's go that way, and I'm gonna send up dancing lights.
Cricket, give me a Constitution saving throw.
I don't like that.
Hmm.
Oh. That is a 1.
Okay, you take 3 points of damage from the kitten who's trying to eat you as you're carrying it.
Come on, Sadie, you're my kitty best friend. Don't do this.
Can I
Is
like
it-
pick her up and just like, all right, let's not have any more bloodshed today.
Eat her in the bin.
This reminds me of the time a friend of mine tried to adopt a Periton. Also didn't work out well.
Can she see my dancing lights?
Yes, Lupe, you see the dancing lights because they are close enough that you can see the dancing lights in the air.
Okay, I'm gonna point and say, look, at least Cricket is alive.
I'm gonna send up a
You wanna
firebolt.
send up a
to be like,
firebolt?
I'm here. Yeah.
And Francis,
And does Rowan want to send his spiritual helper to
No,
wave?
because he can't send her in the air.
Can he send does he have mage hand? Can he do a big thumbs up?
He could do that, but
Literally.
I think the dancing lights and the I think
Okay,
the dancing
They
lights and
they get the
wave-
message across.
Yeah, you kind of point, Lupe, and Mickey looks over and he's like, and he looks and he points and he goes, "'Cause baby, you're a firework."
Francis,
I'm gonna yell over, what, 1 fairy light if you're okay, 2 if you need, no, 2 if you're okay, 1 if you need help.
I send. Wait. Okay, so 2 if I'm okay. I'll send 2 up.
Okay, cool. Then
Then if we get stuck,
will wait.
Francis, we can send up 1 and then she'll know.
Okay.
Okay. And then Francis, here's the difficulty about Sadie. She could just be when I say to Crash, she's a cat, but she could be basically being just a little precocious, like a bad dog. But if we let her try to follow us, my concern is that she'll leave and then she'll get big and then she'll be terrorizing people again. But if she comes with us, that could be pretty good. Or she could try to eat us in our sleep. So I don't know what to do, Francis.
That is a predicament, isn't it? Let's keep it with us for the time being, and I'm feeling it could be a good thing if we play our cards right.
Does anybody talk to animals? No, because we don't have a druid. Okay.
Yeah.
Does anybody have good animal handling?
You know what? Surprisingly, I have a -1, even though I have a dog.
It is
I
robotic.
only
Which is
have
probably
plus-
why she bit me.
You have a Lupe. You said you have a +1,
+2.
+2.
Hmm.
Francis, how is yours?
It's just a +1. Oh, I don't even think it's plus, but it's a 1.
Yeah, +1. Yeah. So
Mm.
so basically, Cricket the child is the only one who doesn't do well handling animals.
Ironically.
Because I go like this. I go like, what a good cat you are. Pet you so good. So I never the manual dexterity when it comes to that is just not there. It's
Francis,
okay.
you guys are walking towards the voice you heard, and you look back, and Cricket has got the cat by each tentacle in a hand, and the cat's in the middle.
Or I'm gonna
Can
go
make it dance.
I'm gonna go take the cat and be like, okay, that's enough.
And the
That's enough.
cat's like, you remember the
You should have
attitude.
bit me.
You remember the attitude that the cat used to have in the Pepe Le Pew cartoons? All right, so you guys continue on for a few more minutes. I would say probably 20 minutes or so, and you do end up coming out into the opening. And you have to look around, but you see the camp that you guys left. It's like probably like 150 yards or so to your left. It's like you didn't come out exactly where you went in, but fairly close.
Also, I'm now picturing Cricket as Elmira from Tiny Toons.
Yeah.
You guys get
You're not
close
that far
enough.
off.
As you guys close in, you hear, come on, let your colors burst, make them go, oh, oh, oh. You're gonna leave them, man. Oh, oh, oh.
And I go, oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind.
Hey, Mickey.
I just go, hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
Hello again.
It is good to see you alive and well.
It's good to see you awake.
What happened to me?
You passed out, man.
Must have been the
Okay.
time spent underground.
Were you drinking the dwarf liquor?
No, I think I had a panic attack.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, it happens when you've been through
But now
some
you have a
trauma.
big field and you don't have to be inside anymore. And we can do sleeping under the stars. That's gotta be your very favorite.
It does feel good to be out in the open again.
How do you feel about an emotional support animal? Hold up the cat.
Where did you acquire this creature?
Lupe, this is Sadie.
Uh,
She was gonna be my kitty best friend, but then she did biting on me. I didn't care for it. Because Crash never bit me in all the 16 times. Oh.
Well,
Mickey,
Mickey
you don't like
jumps.
Sadie?
Mickey jumps on the other side of the campfire from you.
Sexy Sadie. I don't know the rest of the words of that song.
Oh,
Mi-
here she comes. Watch out, boys. She'll chew you up.
Mickey, were they supposed to kill this?
Well, we already killed the parents, and we felt bad just leaving the kitten alone. So now we don't really know what to do.
Oh,
To wait till we
Well.
find a bad guy and then throw her at it.
Mickey goes, but then he looks at you, Lupe, and goes,
hmm.
But
Let me
she's
think.
so
Am I living in the city of Derwin, or the not the city of Derwin, the capital city in Derwin? Can I do I guess a history check for to see if I can remember if anyone ever kept a displacer beast, like a circus or anything.
yeah, you can do it. Give me a history check.
Okay, I have a +4 for that.
And at the same time, Francis, you give me an animal handling check
Oh no.
with advantage.
Okay.
I do the history check too because I have a pretty good.
You did one last time before the end when
Oh,
Lupe
that's
was
right.
there. Yeah.
You're right.
I got a 15, and then there would be a +1, so 16.
Okay.
I've rolled an 18.
Okay. Displacer beasts are not very common in Derwin. They're really more so in this world. They're more so. They're more common here in the Harrowing. I mean, you've heard of them, but they're really, it'd be like us. It'd be like us here in the United States. Talk about like a cheetah. Like you've seen it, but you've never really. It's not something that's real common. Outside of a zoo or anything like that. So it's not something that you'd too much about. I mean, they're wild. You know that they are hunters and they're carnivores. And that's about where that leaves you. Francis, Sadie is curled up and has wrapped her tentacles kind of around your shoulder. You have advantage because Sadie is making a connection with you because there's something predatory that she sees in you as well. You're a hunter.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You also don't twirl her around by your tentacles.
So I say, Lupe, what do you remember about these things? Because I couldn't remember anything.
I just know that they're predators. They eat meat. They're not.
Well,
I haven't heard of anyone keeping one as a pet before.
it might not be nice to keep it as a pet. And I know Mickey wants us to kill it, but she's pretty tough. If we let her go, she might be all right on her own. It's just that it took a lot to fight her parents, Lupe. You don't even know. I had to do hiding. I didn't like hiding, but I had to because they got me so bad. But so that's the thing. If we let her go, then in like 3 or 4 years, she's gonna be killing people and eating them.
That's
And that's
assuming
not
she
good.
survives without her parents.
Yeah. So maybe we just let it up to nature and let her go. Unless Francis is.
Can I use my arcane physician? Can't say it.
Physician?
Thank you. To give it kind of a humane put down.
I mean,
Look at this
maybe.
thing in its eyes, and my heart's just like, oh
Yeah.
my God.
You're not looking at its eyes anymore because it's sleeping
I shouldn't have named her.
Soft.
and purring.
Oh, God. I hate it so
Wow.
much. Oh
It's so soft.
Perhaps it's too early to tell. We can always kill it if it gets vicious later.
It might kill
It's-
us in our sleep, Lupe. I'm not gonna lie. That is the kind of thing that it would do, honestly.
I'm willing to stay away
tie it up
to
then.
keep an eye on it.
All right.
It appears to seem to like me a little bit, so guess I'll keep an eye on it while all of you sleep.
Hmm.
Okay.
Else?
How does Mickey feel about that?
Don't
Mickey's
worry, I'll
there
sit
right-
away. I'll sit away from you, Mickey. Don't worry. And if it does anything, then I'll do what I have to do to keep all of us safe.
Could you put it in some sort of harness and leash?
If I could get it to unwrap its tentacles from around me, yeah.
Well, maybe when it wakes up then. We can fashion something. I'm sure Cricket has some know-how.
Yeah, I have things. I have ropes and things.
Well,
I don't know
what to
where we
say
should. Well,
otherwise.
the compass is kind of sending us wherever, right? But the thing is, there's a lot of corn, and I don't know if we should go back into it. I'm worried about getting lost. If
Hmm.
we could do like if we had like a string or something, we could do tying it. but
Are we on
I
a
don't know
road?
if we want to
Or
go
are we
back
just
through.
in the middle of a cornfield?
You're just like on the edge of a cornfield, but there's no road or anything. This is pretty open. You went from the mountains to there was the gorge that you crossed, and then there was plains for like 45 minutes of walking, and then you just kind of hit this massive area of tall grass.
Mickey, is this your cornfield?
No, I asked him before. I said, "Is this land your land? This
Oh.
is not my land. It might be your land." And he was like, "No."
No.
And also, I
is-
don't think he cared for that song.
Do you know who grows the corn? Or
Mm.
does the corn just grow here on its own? Okay.
So is the farmer in the dell? The farmer in the dell?
There's no
No.
farmer.
There's no farmer.
Appears
wh-
to just grow naturally here. It's strange that it just ends so
Yeah.
perfectly.
He
It's
wanted to burn it, Lupe, but he said no.
Well, it's food.
Mickey starts a fire because it's starting to approach dusk.
All right. Can we? Oh, Mickey. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got corn in my tummy. Can we eat it?
And he goes,
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Francis, you want to help me pick some corn? And anybody want to do a roll for culinary skills? I'm just joking.
he grabs his fiddle. Just stop right there. And then he drops it and he runs over and he grabs a couple of them and he comes back over and he sticks them in like what he was using for
In
a
the fire?
coffee, like percolator. It's like an old coffee tin.
Mhm.
He sticks them in it and he puts the top on and he sticks it in the fire and he goes,
Nice.
That's fair.
and after
you-
a few minutes you hear pop, 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 pop.
Oh my god, he's making popcorn.
I haven't had popcorn since I was a kid. Don't worry about it, Mickey. It's a lot of math.
She's older than she looks.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word.
Oh, that just makes me sleepy times. I'm not gonna lie.
Mickey just
Are you a wanderer, Mickey?
The wanderer. Are you a wanderer? You roam
I
around
go
and
around,
around.
round, round.
I don't think you need to
I
sing
love
to him,
singing
Cricket.
with you, Wendy.
He understands common. Um,
Oh yeah, Francis told us last time. Did Francis or Rowan that? Rowan did, right? Or yeah, that he can't. The Kenku had like a curse put on them, so they can't say anything they haven't heard before. So they can do singing times of songs they know, and they can do repeating and like parrot noises, which is why he did such a good displacer beast sound. Wow.
ah,
So he can understand us and he can talk in his own way.
mhm,
I
mhm.
like you, Mickey.
It's a creative way to get around a curse, I think.
And he goes, he points at Francis. He points at Lupe. He points at Sadie.
All
Mickey,
right,
that's
that's
a
fair.
rude gesture. I don't know if I care for it.
That's fair.
Um,
Not a lot of people are fond of predatory creatures, unfortunately. But I understand.
Well, you do also have like that natural cat bird animosity.
Yeah. Okay.
do you have a song about what you like or what you do, Mickey? I mean, you're a bard, but anything else?
Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
Okay.
Take these broken wings and learn to fly.
Aw, you can't fly. Can
gonna-
Kenku usually fly?
I'm gonna do I'm gonna make I have my flasks and I'm gonna make an elixir.
Mickey,
Okay.
can you show us
I have
where
an
the
elixir that can sometimes be flight, and I could have given him flight for just a little bit, but I didn't roll it. I rolled healing. Ugh, stupid healing.
if we find some way to help you fly, we
Save it
will.
for later. Mickey,
you
if we
ha-
can help you fly, we'll do it.
Do you have a family?
We are family.
Aw.
All my
Oh,
brothers,
aw.
sisters, and me. We are family.
We are
Mickey.
happy to have you. I think, Mickey, we all seem fond of you.
He as he plays, his violin vibrates out energy, and you guys all feel very warm and fuzzy.
Okay, I feel very warm and fuzzy. I'm gonna take a rest.
All right. I
Some
don't
sleep,
sleep,
kiddo.
so I'm just gonna, and I've just had plenty of sleep, so I'm just gonna sit here and
Okay.
maybe I'll brew some
Gonna keep
boosters.
All right.
gonna keep an eye on the cat and polish my guns.
Caleb's gonna sleep because he
working.
sleeps. And Caleb says, "So you guys gonna have watch?"
Yes, yes, the two of you and Mickey can sleep the night through.
All right.
Cricket has
so-
already been sleeping through this whole discussion. She just pulled over like 4 core stocks and she was like, whatever, I'm done.
Cricket's curled up on the ground, but like hugging a teddy bear. But instead of a teddy bear, it's a mechanical and wooden constructed heart.
Yeah.
It's what's left of Crash.
Oh, poor Crash.
So all right, so yeah, that goes. You guys can go into a long rest.
I'm just gonna make 3 more buff bear boosters
Okay.
because I already have 1 and I gave the other 3 to everyone else. So that'll bring me up to equipping everybody with 1 again.
All right. Past midnight, when the night should be silent and peaceful. The sound of a train whistle pierces the air.
Oh, I don't care for that.
Hmm.
Um,
And I wake up and I say, vigilance!
at impossible speeds and bathed in a strange red light, this elegant metallic train comes flying down the edge of where this tall corn has stopped growing.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
start. I'm gonna start shaking Mickey and Cricket awake. Francis can handle.
No, I'm
Rowan.
already awake, Lupe.
Oh, you are.
Back
I
a
thought you went to
bit.
sleep.
She woke up when the
Did-
whistle blew.
Oh, right.
Can I see whether I am very concerned about this, but I'm also wondering, did any do I see, like, sometimes when trains go by quickly, they drop like gears and coal and things like that? Is there anything coming off the train?
Well, it's coming flying down the line towards you guys, and then with like this ear screeching sound, it comes to a sudden stop in front of you.
Wow.
Um,
Okay. That's
red
impressive.
red like electricity and like lightning is firing around the around like the wheels to the train, but there's no track.
Oh, I don't care for that at all. Rowan, can you check the compass and see if it's pointing toward the train or away from it?
He pulls up the compass, and he looks at it, and it just goes dead towards the train.
Okay.
I
I guess we know what's powering this.
And he looks at Lulu and he goes, "Do you want this back, by the way?
Oh
We
yeah.
kind of took it from you because you passed out."
I understand, but I'll take it and continue
All right,
holding on
he
to
hands
it.
it back to you. So
Can we do a perception check to see whether this is an evil train?
I would say do an investigation. Perception is kind of like, I'm kind of like looking around, and you guys are more investigating now. You're looking specifically.
Okay, I have
I rolled a 20.
for
Oh.
investigation.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Not in that
Take
20,
it.
just 20 total.
Okay.
Uh,
What you can see is
16.
the train is longer than you can see. The
Wow.
back of the train kind of extending into a dense fog cloud near the end. And then its windows are all fogged from the inside, obscuring being able to see inside it by any means. One door on the fifth car opens with a like loud and some fog spills out of it. And you can
I've
see
got my hands on
faded-
my gun. I don't like this.
You can see faded gold letters on the side of the cars that reads 1313.
Hmm.
I think we're gonna have to get onto it to destroy whatever the heck destroy what the compass is pointing at.
That's what I was afraid of.
Um,
We're not gonna enjoy it.
No.
Rowan is like, I'm not sure. This looks a little sketchy to me. I'm not sure.
No shit, it's sketchy. It just appeared out of plumbing nowhere.
And then Mickey is like,
gonna-
Mickey goes, and he starts looking over towards the corn, and you see rustling happen. The sound and commotion of the arriving train has alerted other things in the area as well. And Mickey looks and he goes, "All aboard!"
I don't think we have much of another choice. Who wants to roll the dice with a creepy train or whatever the hell is in that
Francis.
field?
Further down the line from the other
Francis,
direction that the train is coming, as you're saying this, you see things start to pour out of the corn, and it's like 5, 6, 7. It's continuous full-grown displacer beasts.
Holy crap.
Francis, throw
Drop the
Sadie to
kitten
them.
and run.
I'll put
They can
Sadie
kill
down
her.
and usher her
She'll be
towards
safe.
them.
There's enough of them that I'm not worried about just her killing people. So she'll just be, they don't usually run in a pack, I guess, but today they do, and she can be part of their family.
You
Bye,
go
Sadie.
on. All right, on the train
I will
now.
sort of miss you,
Jumping on
but
the
not really.
train.
All right. Who's going first?
I'm gonna go first, and my question is, after I get into the train, can I use my thieves' tools and alchemist supplies to try to take some of the like gears and bolts and such things?
You have no idea what's in the train or what it looks like yet till you get in.
I know that's, yeah, I jumped in
All right, so you jump in first.
and I go,
Caleb goes, "You guys go," and he turns and he goes, "Zara," and he casts a spiritual guardian as Zara to kind of help fend off the displacer beasts. Mickey also turns and he goes like this. And so who's going next, Lupe or Francis?
I'll go next.
All right, so Lupe, you jump up in. Francis, you start as you're climbing kind of into the car. You see Mickey turn and pulls his bow back, and then he starts to play, and he plays, "I came in like a wrecking ball," and all of a sudden this red energy just explodes from his violin and like blows back like 4 of the displacer beasts off their feet.
Wow.
And they kind of roll over. They start to get back up to come more, but he's like kind of pushing them off. Francis, as you step in, you turn back. Caleb turns to head towards you. The doors close, and the train starts to go into motion.
oh
And it lurches and just
Lupe
takes
on?
off at a very high speed.
Head count aside from Caleb or aside from Rowan.
no, me,
Yep.
Okay.
We're
We're
3 of
here.
us are here.
and I have what's left of Crash's heart.
Mhm.
Is Mickey on?
I don't think he made it.
No.
So
Are
you
there
hear,
windows on this? Are there
so-
windows on
so
this?
you
that I
hear
can
me,
break through?
me, and you hear "Rear." And Francis, you look down, and the displacer kitten is swinging from your coat with its claws.
Sadie just wanted to be with you, Francis.
Aw,
That's okay. Now you have a pet.
you're bonded. It's cute.
I was not expecting this, but
Francis, if your
Alright.
cat tries to eat me, I might do murders on it. But here's the thing: if Crash tries to eat you, you could try to do murders on him. So
I
could be
wouldn't try to
even.
do that.
are there windows?
There are windows. You look around, and let me see here. You are in car 5. What you see is it's basically the ceilings are about 8 feet tall, about 15 feet wide, and about 50 feet long. The car. It's got one door at each end connecting to next cars, the one in front and the one behind it. And then there's like everything is kind of made of thick steel, and there's like oil lamps eerily hanging from the sides. They're giving off the same reddish glow that the train had and the lightning that it was connected to the train. The car has like small foggy windows lining the sides, but you can't really see through them.
Okay.
The car
Assume Bray
you're
is them.
in,
Is that the question?
the car you're in seems to be like a freight car. There's a couple rows of crates and things like that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick up Sadie and just be like, "You little." All right, you're too cute to be mad at.
Okay, so
What
can
what
I
are we-
tell whether or not well, we can't look out the windows to see where we are or where they are, right?
No.
They're foggy. Okay.
Mm.
Can I tell if it's real metal?
It does appear to be.
Okay. I'm trying to. Oh, I have some bolts already. Okay. I have bolts, but I don't think I have any nuts. So if I see those and I see some little like gears that I can take off pretty easy, I'm gonna try to do that
Okay.
here and there. Nothing like structural, just bits and babs. Bibs and bobs.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around
Okay.
at some of the crates to see
Sure.
if there's names on them or anything.
There are a few crates. There's no names, but there are things stamped into it. And I will show you guys. Here we go. Can you guys see?
Mm,
That
Oh.
symbol is stamped onto the sides of the crates.
I'm not fond of that.
Great. The Illuminati are everywhere, even in D&D.
I'm not fond of that.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna open one.
All right, give me a strength check, Cricket.
I don't. You know that I'm very sensitive about my weak arms.
Can I
Um,
assist her?
You can. So
Okay.
you have advantage,
got-
Cricket.
oh, okay. Then I'll roll. I'll do another roll. I didn't do too badly the first time. Well, okay, that's good. I got a 15.
All right. It takes a little bit of
second time I
time,
got
but
a one.
you're able to kind of get your small fingers underneath the lid and pry it off. And yeah, the second you kind of pry a thing, you get first off hit with kind of a nasty smell. And then as you open it up and kind of look in it, it looks like rancid produce and food that's gone bad.
Okay.
So this thing's
If
been
you
running for a while.
if you remind me, we can't do mending on food, right?
No.
You'd need
Okay.
purify or something like that.
Yes. You
Purify,
need to
yeah, which I
purify
don't.
food or drink.
Yeah, I don't have that one right now. Okay. Ugh, it's like gross. It's like gross lettuce. Like gross
Yeah.
wet
Let's cover
Yeah.
that back
lettuce.
up.
Yeah. So that gives us a bit of a timestamp for how long this thing's been running.
Is there any
So-
sign? I guess there's no sign of people on the train.
Here's my
or
guess.
in this car.
We're either gonna have to try to make our way toward the engine, or we're gonna have to make our way toward the caboose. Because usually the trouble is either in the head
Hmm. We'll
so
definitely have to
the front
explore
end or
that.
the tail end.
Well,
I'm
well,
guessing that the compass is just wildly spinning around.
Let me look at it.
yeah.
Where is
Wildly
the
spinning.
Wildly spinning. Yes. So we're where we need to be. Oh, what sort of god piece
How
could
many
be?
cars back were
Feeling
we?
We're in car
When-
5.
Yeah, car 5.
So I assume it's
Okay.
engine, coal card, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars.
I would make our way up toward the front.
Yeah, we're
Mm.
close already.
All right. You go to the door that leads towards car 4.
I wish
and
I could make some of this lettuce into poison. I just want to note that before we leave.
It already is poison.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna feel
if
good
we
if
could
you
get
eat it.
somebody to eat it, they'd be food poisoned for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
They would be towards such bad poop. I told you guys, the head or the butt. All right,
um,
let's go up to number 4.
the door to car 4 seems to be kind of rusted.
I have thieves tools.
Okay, go ahead and give
No,
me
I have-
with your thieves tools, you can give me
I have
a
sleight of hand.
yeah,
or,
you
I'm
can give me a
sorry,
slight give me a sleight of hand check with your thieves tools.
All right.
Can I help her to give her advantage?
You can, yeah.
You don't need to. That's a 17 plus 4, so
Oh.
that's 21.
Okay.
Well
It
done.
takes you a few times because your tools slip a little bit and they're, like I said, it's kind of rusty and old. But after a few attempts, you are able to get it to move. And it finds out, you figure out it wasn't locked, it was just rusted and kind of old, and you're able to get it open. And it slides open.
Okay, I'm gonna take some gears off of it and some nuts and bolts and put them in my backpack.
All right. You start to take nuts and bolts and stuff off as the rest of you start to go through. The back door to going into car 6 opens, based off of
You
you
gotta
guys
jump through.
moving stuff around, and zombies start to pour in. I mean, hordes
Mother of
of
pearl.
zombies start to pour in.
Wow.
All right, I'm
Off
gonna jump.
topic. Have you guys watched Train to Busan recently? Is that the inspiration for this?
No. No.
Okay.
All right.
Side note,
Jump!
watch it. Yep, time to go.
All right. And then all 3 of us at the same time, we close the door
Mhm.
behind
All
us.
right. And there's a
Now
lock
we're
on it.
for
Where
It's-
is it?
a lockout.
Okay, there's a lock on it, so you can close it and
Lupe
lock it.
does. Or
Um,
Francis. Who's strongest? Because I have a -1 strength.
I have a +1 to strength.
Listen, I am very strong, but I am very fast, but I have weak arms. I have little 7-year-old arms.
I'm actually stronger against undead in a fight.
Nice.
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 Oh, is that
get-
your
Alright.
special? Is that the type of monster you specialize in, Lupe?
Undead. Yep.
So this car is more of a passenger car. As you guys turn away from the locked door, and you see, it's a little nicer. There's rows of seats on both ends. It's 2 rows of chairs are filled with what seem to be people.
All right, let's be cautious
Um,
here. No, Francis just
Oh.
whispers.
They don't turn to look at you. They seem to all be on both sides. They seem to be looking out their windows.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go see if I can like
They're not.
tap one on the shoulder and see what happens.
Okay. As you get closer, Lupe, you notice that they're like barely there, red spectrals, kind of. Do you touch one?
I try to.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okey-dokey.
Fantastic.
Let's see. Oh, not 1.
Oh, you take 2 points of cold damage as your hand just passes through them. And the passenger, it's a male passenger that you kind of do that to, doesn't even respond. It doesn't turn. It just continues looking out the window.
So we should continue forward. They don't seem very responsive. But tread lightly.
Do you guys want to do any more in looking at them, or just continue on?
I'm gonna look around the
No.
car a little bit.
Okay.
I
Just to
kind
see-
of want to make some different boosters now.
Give me an investigation,
Alright.
Francis. Yeah, I mean, you guys don't necessarily have to be in a rush right now. There's nothing trying to get you. I mean, these ghosts seem not to be interested, or even like they don't respond to stimuli at all. It's not like you're being rushed by, you guys lock the zombies out, right?
And a
Yeah, we can go see what's in car 6.
Got a
No.
13.
No,
Okay.
car 3.
Some
okay?
of
No,
the
we're in car 5.
ghosts.
No, we were in car 5. Wait, we were in car 5. We moved up to car 4 because in car 6
Oh.
were the zombies
Right.
and they
Car
chased us.
car 3 was the zombies. Okay. No, wait,
No,
which
car
car was
6
the
was
zombies?
the
Yeah.
zombies.
Okay,
You
so
were in
we
5. You moved to
We're
4.
moving up toward the, yeah.
You're currently in 4.
Oh, okay, I thought that's what we were doing the first time. My
No.
bad.
All
So okay.
right, Francis, you notice that about half of the people seem to be dressed in clerical robe attire. But they have, I mean, they're spectral, so they're kind of wispy, but you can see a little bit, and they tend to they have the same logo that was on the boxes.
Hmm.
And the others are in much raggier clothes. Some don't have shoes, and seem to be chained. Although the chains are spectral as well.
I have a really bad feeling about this and I don't like it. I don't like the picture this is painting.
I didn't either, which is why I said we should just walk right through. But you guys were like, let's look around a little bit.
All right,
That's
we'll
okay.
move forward then. They don't seem responsive.
I mean, maybe if we take care of the problem, they might come out of it.
Yeah, and they could be
Right?
freed.
Yeah. But for right now, I don't want it to be like, I don't want us to get hurt by them any
Mm.
more than some of us already have.
Mm.
Okay. So we're going to move ahead to the car 3.
Mm-hmm.
The door to car
Yeah.
3 seems to be unrusted and unlocked.
Well, that's suspicious.
I don't know how to feel about it. All right. This...
All right. So you guys open the door and walk into car 3. This is much more even lavish than the last one. Silks are kind of hanging from the walls, marble. The flooring seems to be done in marble or tile or something. In the middle of the center of this car is a lavish clawfoot tub filled to the brim with fresh hot water. You can still see the steam rays. There's also a small side table with a brush, soaps, those kind of things. And the tub has a curtain that can be shut around it.
Found the lavatories.
So are you all in the car now?
I don't want anything coming out of that tub at me, and I never did like bath time, so let's just keep walking.
Okay, as soon as you guys are all in, the door to car 3 shuts and locks itself behind you.
Fantastic.
Son of a biscuit.
Well, I guess since we're stuck in here, I'm
Can we
curious.
go up to car 2? What's up with the door that goes to car 2?
Do you guys mind giving me 10 minutes to whip up a sunburst booster?
Yeah, no problem.
As you guys enter more of the car, coming from behind the curtain in the bathtub, you hear a weak, raspy voice, woman's
mind.
voice, say, "Get out of first class."
Okay, bye.
How do we get out?
We're
We
just
go up to
passing
car-
through, ma'am. We're just passing through. Gonna be out of
we
your
have to
hair.
go-
The curtain whips
have-
open, and there's a woman in the tub, kind of lounging, and she says, it doesn't matter what help we get, you still can't keep the riffraff out of the first class area. You wouldn't believe how much I paid for this ticket. My husband will be furious.
Oh, Karen,
Yeah.
you.
I literally just wrote down, she pulls the curtain back and Karen's at us. Those are my notes.
She splashes water at you, Cricket.
No.
And
Can I do a constitution?
what's that? No, it's actually it was
Can I do a
to
constitution?
hit. And you take 4 points of fire or scalding water damage.
I sure don't.
I'm gonna stand up and get in her face, like, oi,
I would
we
say
don't want to be here, lady. Now, if you wouldn't mind, let's just pass through to get to the front. Because, believe it or not, we have business up there. Now, quit throwing hot
That's
water.
what Karen calling me. My mom's name is Karen, and up on my screen pops Karen, and I was like, that's ironic.
13.
Sorry,
Does
you
that
can cut
hit
that
you,
out, yeah.
Francis?
13?
Yeah. No.
Nope.
All right. So she splashes scalding water at you as well. But it misses you. You kind of jump out of the way. And I will say roll for initiative.
Great.
All I wanted to do was go up to car 2, and you guys were like, let's stop and do training times.
I think even if we continued forward, she would have yelled at us anyway. So,
Pretty sure.
I don't think this is something we could have avoided if we wanted to.
Mm-mm.
I got initiative.
+2 to initiative, so that would be
I got a
9.
15.
Got a 9.
I got a 12.
Okay. So Lupe, you are first because the ghost already went anyway.
Let me see what I got to figure out how to deal with this. Can I tell if she's undead?
From right now, you cannot. She's submerged for the most part from like below her shoulders.
Okay. Can I use thaumaturgy to make her water cold?
You could, yes.
I am totally gonna do that.
All right. So you do that, and the steam disappears from the water.
Suck on that, lady.
Okay.
Right?
Anything else?
I guess I could heal, but I'd rather hold that. I think that's a whole action. So yeah, that's it for me.
All right. Cricket.
Oh, quick question. Would Sadie get a roll? Or is she too young to attack people
She-
just yet?
I would say
Girl.
she can't
Gets
yet, but she
Can't
does
yet.
have a stat block that will. I'll get. Cricket has a copy of it. I'll get you a copy of it.
Mhm. All right.
Okay. It's my turn.
It is.
And okay. I'm gonna play off of what Lupe just did. And I'm gonna do frostbite, but with my alphabet ring, I'm gonna do frost sight with an S.
Okay. Frost
On her.
sight.
Yeah.
Okay. She has to
SIT.
roll. Yeah, she has to roll.
Like the
a-
site of the right? Like a place.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's on her tub.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
But she has to roll a cons. There's a save for that,
Yeah, there's a constitution save.
and it is. And she did save. Yeah,
No,
by
she didn't.
1. She saved by 1.
Okay.
So Francis, you're up.
All right.
Oh, well, wait, can I take my movement to move toward the door to cabin 2?
You can.
Okay.
Go.
I'm gonna, since you guys are freezing her, I'm not gonna use Firebolt on her because that would be not good. Since I have thieves' tools, is there crowbar involved in that? Because I'd like to hit her with a crowbar.
I will say there's a crowbar.
Awesome, because I'd like to hit her with it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
I got a 16. I don't know if there'd be an attack bonus for a crowbar, so.
No, I would say just give me a straight up. Oh, give me your strength for it. You can give me the strength modifier.
All right. What is my strength modifier? Just a +1, so 17.
Okay. Yep, that's a hit. So give me damage. I will say give me a 1d6 for a crowbar.
All right, 1d6. A 3.
All right, and half that.
All right,
So we'll
half of
call it a
3.
1 because we round down.
Mhm.
So she takes 1 point of damage. Is it sort of hits her, but you feel like it hits the water more than anything.
Oh yeah, because ghost.
And then she just giggles and she goes, "Oh, should have stayed in steerage." And she stands up, and steps out of the tub, but through it.
Lovely.
As she just incorporeally steps through the tub. And as she steps out, she steps towards Cricket. Cricket, give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, and that is a 20.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
wait.
Well,
And my wait, actually, because I think I have, hang on a minute. Sorry. Where is? Oh, no, my charisma is 0. So yeah, it stays at 20.
okay. So she starts to like go towards you, and then she turns and she reaches out towards Lupe, and
Oh no. Hey.
18 to hit.
Hits.
And she does 14 points of necrotic damage when she touches you.
Lupe.
That hurt.
With a withering touch.
Oh.
And it is Lupe, it is your turn.
I think.
Sorry, Lupe.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Just trying to see what good I can do. Sorry, it's gonna take me a minute.
That's okay.
You good?
I think in 5e, healing does not do damage to undead, does it?
Healing does not do damage to undead, no. It's just replaces.
Yep. Why did I not take any useful spells for this kind of thing? Anyone got radiant spells?
Taking a look.
You have a radiant cleric, but you left him on the side of the train.
We didn't mean to.
Crap. This is gonna hurt. I got nothing, man. Dagger's gonna go right through her. I am.
You could take the time to do healing on yourself.
That's, yeah, I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope. And it's a wait, wasn't it? Creatures within range. Yeah, it's like kind of a 30-foot range, and I guess it's kind of like an aura, but concentration up to 1 minute. Oh no, that's yeah. For the duration, each target has advantage on. Oh, that won't work on me because then I can't cast a bonus action spell that's a level 1. So I can't help myself and cast
Mhm.
Beacon of Hope. I did not think of that when I took that. Awesome. Crap. Does anything here seem cursed?
The whole, you mean besides the train you're on?
Right? If I touch the train and do remove curse, does it do anything? Gosh. I guess I will just heal myself.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I
Oh,
got
it's okay, that's
nothing.
fine.
Yeah. All right. That is a 1d4 plus 6. And that gives
It-
me 10 healing back.
Okay.
So word.
All right.
When
Sounds good.
when she walked
And
through when she
I'm
walked through
gonna
her
back
tub-
away from
sorry,
her
go
too.
ahead.
Okay. You can back away.
Yeah. DM, when she walked through her tub, can we tell whether that was a special tub or if she can walk through everything?
Um,
Can I do perception?
yeah, give me a perception and tell me so I can tell how well you're really paying attention to it. Is your roll?
Yeah, I had a 16 plus 2, so that's an 18.
Oh, waiting. I didn't hear that. It was just
Oh,
waiting for
sorry.
you as you're still staring at us eerily at the camera. 18. Yeah. It seems like it seems like it's her, not the tub.
Okay. Okay. I have to think then. So I'm gonna think out loud to them in
Mhm.
my bit and say, I think she's like a ghost where she can walk through anything. So I don't want to try to use like a normal weapon. I think it'll like go right through her. But I don't. I'm trying to think of what to do. Do you think if we said we were leaving first class and we did some hiding that she would go away? I'm whispering it to Lupe.
I
Lupe.
doubt it. She didn't listen the first time.
No, but we can hide. I can hide us.
Also, I would say
Oh,
you can't
then
whisper
okay.
because you
Oh.
are moving up towards the door to cabin 2. Lupe went the other direction.
Oh, that's
Oh.
true. Yeah.
The ghost is in
All right.
between you guys.
Okay, where's Francis?
Towards Lupe. You could say it out
Okay.
loud. You just can't. They want to hear you whispering. A whisper would be drowned out by the sound of the train.
Okay. Okay. Let me think for just a second. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna, how big is this car?
It's 50 feet long, 15 feet wide, about 8 foot high.
And I've
Huge.
got, okay, so I'm gonna say, I think I'm faster than they are. But I'm gonna need them to come to me. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, hey Karen, you were right. We shouldn't be here. We don't belong in first class. And I'm gonna say, Lupe Francis, we have to leave. Come on. And then I'm gonna cast rope trick.
Okay.
I don't
Do you
know.
have rope?
Yeah, I have rope in my bag.
Okay. It wasn't the rope that was left behind on the cliffs.
No, it was not the rope that was
Okay.
left behind.
Was that Francis and Rowan's rope?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you cast rope trick, and your rope stands straight up towards the ceiling, and then a circle kind of opens up, and seems to be black in the middle. So you do that, and then you have movement. Are you going to climb up the rope?
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up the rope so that they know what to do.
Okay.
And I go, come on, we're leaving. We're going back to steerage.
All right, let's go.
Doing that.
Ghost, she's going to use a reaction to what you're doing, or actually
no.
more of a legendary
Oh, great.
motion, and she is going to. Francis, give me a charisma saving throw.
Great. All right. Let me get back to my sheet. I have a -1 in charisma. That's fine. I got an 18, so that would make it a 17.
That's not bad.
Okay.
That's not terrible.
All right.
If you
Um,
0, I was gonna laugh so hard.
Okay, so Francis, it is your turn.
All right.
Can she hold action and run?
She doesn't have to attack. It's up to her. She can attack. She can do a lot of things.
First of
I
all,
told
where
her-
the heck is that black circle in the middle of the rope taking us?
Don't worry about it. Just follow
Don't
me.
worry about
Yeah.
it. All right. All right. I trust you, Cricket. I'm just gonna run towards the rope and climb up it.
Okay, it will give the ghost an attack of opportunity because you're
Yeah.
running from her.
And that was an action and a movement.
Yeah, but
wasn't
she knows we're leaving. So does that give us an advantage? She's happy we're leaving. Oh, I did such trying for you, Francis.
So give me another charisma save.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Great. And I didn't do so hot on that one. I got 7. The minus would be 6.
As you start to run past her to go towards Cricket's rope, she steps into you,
Eesh.
and you lose control of your body. You
Oh,
are
great.
possessed.
I'm getting flashbacks to Red versus Blue. I don't like this.
You are aware of what's going on, but you also hear her voice inside you, and she goes, "Oh, well, this is interesting."
Get the hell out of me, you creepy bitch.
And then she turns with your movement and jumps towards Lupe. Lupe,
Okay.
what is your armor class? Yes.
Can I talk to them? Can they hear me? Or is she
They
talking
cannot.
to me?
She's got
Great.
complete control of you. She leaps towards you, Lupe. All of a sudden, all you know is Francis was walking or was running towards Cricket, and then all of a sudden the ghost disappeared into Francis, and then Francis jumps at you and bites you in the neck.
Awesome. Okay.
Francis, what does your bite damage do?
Oh no. I hate this. It is a 1d4 piercing damage.
Okay, so that's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's 2. Yeah, so 2 points of piercing damage you take, Lupe. And it would actually still give you 2 points of health, Francis, because it's still your body, but you are at top health right now.
Oh boy.
So you are now engaged with Francis, and it's your turn, Lupe, because the ghost used its turn as well once it was in Francis.
I can't imagine what Sadie must be thinking going on because, like, I don't know, she clinging to
Oh,
the
I
back of
forgot
me. Is
she
she in a
was here.
pocket? Like, what?
Where did you put her? Do you have her like in a bag or in a pocket?
I had her like trying to have her like sit on my shoulder in one of my really deep pockets. You know, like the pocket cat. As if she's small enough, she could probably fit in a pocket.
She's like Kitten. She's not big at all. She's very,
So she could totally fit in a coat pocket.
yeah.
Oh, that's adorable. And I know.
So, all right. So Cricket, you didn't miss much except for possessed Francis just attacked and bit Lupe in the neck.
Great.
Hmm.
But except that, just to be clear, although Francis is a vampire, Lupe is also undead in some way. So she's not getting anything out of her. All right.
Probably
Well, she still
not.
does
Can I-
damage.
I get the damage, but not
I
the
mean,
vampirism, I don't think.
And I've never with rope trick, I can't do anything for my hidey hole, right? I can only see.
No, you can see.
And if I come out, it's still there for an hour to go back up
As
into.
long as, yeah, it's concentration, correct? So as long as you're concentrating.
Okay, so hang on a second. I have to see if the other thing that I was gonna do, if that takes concentration or not. I don't think that it does, but I want to check.
All right, well, you could do that.
Oh,
Lupe's
nope,
turn
it
is
does.
going on right now.
I'm so sorry,
No.
Lupe.
That was my turn. Sorry.
I don't think. I don't think it's a curse. I remove curse. Does it work? Where are you, Rowan? Gosh. Help me, brain.
Francis has got you kind of locked a bit.
Can a
She whispers, not in Francis's voice, but in the voice of the woman in the bathtub out of Francis's mouth. And she says, you taste like death, and licks the side of your neck.
Ew. That's because I'm dead, lady. Would quarantine, would possession be a type of condition I could choose?
It is not.
I don't know what to do. Zone of truth? That's not gonna help. Damn it, I picked nothing useful. This is what happens to me every time. I like to create a character with flavor and I don't pick the useful stuff. Just the flavor stuff.
Is your mask made of metal or leather?
Silver.
You think you could headbutt me?
Sure.
Is headbutting an option?
I'm sure it is. I'd be like, get the hell off me, lady.
Okay, you could do that.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, give me an attack.
I put away my dice roller. Hold on.
And I'll say give me attack with advantage because you're right in close to her already. So she's not like she's gonna dodge you.
Best I got is a 9.
Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Are you with advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 5 and a 9.
Well, that's no good. Yeah. So you
No.
try to, but she's able to just kind of bob and weave a little bit.
Can I?
Uh,
Can I?
So go ahead.
No. I don't really want to hurt Francis, but I'm gonna try to double stab her with my silver knives.
Yeah,
Oh,
hurt
shit.
me
Wait,
if
can
you
I do
have
that?
to.
Your headbutt was the attack attempt.
Yeah. Okay. So it's really not useful. Okay. I'm just.
You can bonus action, or well, I wouldn't say move because I would say you're
Can't
sort of
move,
grappled
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can do. So, I mean, I can heal. I don't really want to waste another spell slot right now, which reminds me I need to.
Okay.
I guess I'm done. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
No, it's okay.
Cricket,
All right.
it's your turn.
That's all right. All right. I'm going to. I have one of two options, and Okay. All right. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna crawl down the rope,
Mhm.
and can I like swing on the rope and do casting?
You can try,
They're
yeah.
not that far from here.
Yep.
All right. Oh, do I have to do a dex save if I do that? I guess I can climb down all the way.
You would need to give me an
I'm gonna-
acrobatics. If
Oh,
you're
yeah,
trying to
well,
do that.
that's- No, no. I'll just climb all the way down.
Oh, no.
I'll climb all the way down. I'll climb all the way down, and then I mean I have a good acrobatics, but I just think it'll be easier to aim.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast web on Francis to try to hold her.
Okay.
I couldn't do it on the go, but I can. Yeah.
You cast web and it takes up that entire half of the car.
Oh no! No, I was aiming at Francis.
It's 20 foot by 20 foot space.
No, I thought it was 5. You told me before 5.
No, it's 20
5
by
feet.
20. 5 feet high, 20 by
You're a
20.
pro. No, I wouldn't have done. I would have done my other one. Oh, I didn't know.
All right, well, give me something else if you're gonna.
I was gonna. Yeah, I can do. I'm gonna do snare.
Okay. Okay, so you got to give.
On Francis.
You're trying to snare someone that's unwilling, so I believe that she's gonna have.
I'm sorry, you broke up there. What was that?
I said you're trying to snare someone who is unwilling, so I believe that.
Well, half of her is unwilling.
Well, the part in control is unwilling.
Can I scream obscenities at this ghost lady while she's in my body?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Let's see if I can like make her really sad or something.
she must
Tell the
make.
most depressing story in the
Um,
world.
Francis, what's your dexterity modifier?
A +2.
That's an 18. So your snare does not catch her.
For me.
Yes. Because luckily she has Dampier's quick reflexes right now.
I
Francis,
should have done it.
you
It's
cast
good too. She
snare.
had to get through all this stuff to get to my neck. Good-
What happens,
good
Cricket,
abilities.
is you cast snare, and
Yeah.
just as it's about to snatch up Francis's leg, she steps aside, and Lupe gets flown up upside down.
Oh no, Lupe! Wait,
We're so
um,
screwed.
and then I'm gonna. Can I talk to her still, or is my turn done?
No, you can talk. Talking is a free action.
Karen, listen, you can stay in Francis, or we can leave, and just know if you stay in Francis and you live in her body, she is a janitor, And on the nights she works as a waitress. And so you'd be really, you'll be cleaning up people's pee-pees off the bathroom floor, and you'll be getting people drinks. And I know you're not going to like that, but that's what we do for work. And we're just trying to get through, and we can leave right now. We can just go. And
Give
then
me a
you don't have to do
persuasion
any of those
check.
things. You don't have to do any of those things ever again. You can just take a nice hot bath with nobody bothering you. Oh, I got a 19. But I think for persuasion, I have a -1. No, I have a 0. I have a 9, so it's a 19.
All right. She thinks about it. She goes, well, that does sound like steerage.
It's worse than steerage because we have to clean steerage. We're not even the people that get to be in there. We just have to
Also,
do.
Frances hasn't showered or bathed in weeks, so she's gonna feel like gross. Like
You can
ugh.
probably, I mean, I don't know if you can smell, but you can probably smell us. We don't smell good because we're just workers,
Yeah,
you know?
doesn't
And I'm
really.
sorry that we disturbed your bath, but we can definitely just leave and get out of here and leave you alone.
I'll say
And-
with the persuasion roll of 19, Francis, give me a charisma saving throw again with advantage.
All right. So advantage should be like roll and then roll again.
Yep, take the highest.
Got a
That's a good-
13.
That's the name of this show.
That's exactly what you needed. You force her out because of you also had a little bit of help with cricket persuasion, and she steps out into the space near you, and you are free and kind of back with a very cold feeling. You're free and back in control of your body and appendages, and feel a little dirty.
I always feel gross.
Grab
Just gonna
Blueberry.
get back in her face and say, maybe next time don't go possessing people when you don't know where they've been, and then leave.
You do still have a little bit of blood on your mouth though from attacking Lupe.
Francis, don't make her
Good
mad.
old, like-
Let's just go.
Actually, no, I spit some of the blood at her feet. Like me, yeah.
No,
You don't know where
Bye,
I've been, and you don't
kids.
want to know.
Karen, sorry for bothering you. We're gonna leave now, and we're gonna make sure that somebody comes back with extra bubbles for your bath. And a complimentary bottle of rosé. Rosé all day. I know how much Karens love that. It's their very favorite.
Mhm. Maybe some sangria
Um,
and a Starbucks coffee.
I just
It's a-
wanna, if we're still recording, apologies to Karens. My mom's a Karen. Not all Karens are Karens, but this one definitely is. So,
Which way are you headed?
car 2.
All right, she's not gonna let you go that way.
Why?
We gotta,
She goes, no, 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 I don't believe. And she steps kind of in. She takes a few steps, and every time she steps, it leaves like a watery footprint, even though she's sort of incorporeal. She's also naked
I'm sorry.
because she got out of the
We have to,
bathtub.
we
She-
have to go and get stuff from the attic to do cleaning, and it's just up this rope here.
Fool me once, shame on me, you little one. Fool me twice, and I'm going to kill you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say it's her turn because Francis was able to get free.
Could I have moved away from her in that time?
That
Tried
is
so hard.
she tries to hit you, Cricket, and she misses.
Okay.
And so it is now Lupe, your turn, and you are no longer you. Actually, is Lupe still hanging upside down from a snare, or have you released that, Cricket?
I had to release it. Yeah.
Okay, so Lupe, you are prone though.
Sorry, Lupe.
Excuse me. Can I reach her legs from where I am?
You cannot. You're because you had moved back a
was it?
ways.
Hackers.
Canonically, though, I just want to point out for everyone here at Roll Again and anyone watching, this is now the third episode in the campaign that Lupe has ended up on her ass.
It's kind of a tradition. um, I am going to stand up.
Okay. You can still have an action. You can use standing as your movement. If you
Oh, that's right. Oh, well, no, because if I'm still out of reach of her,
okay.
well, could use my own crossbow, I suppose.
Yeah, I would say you're about 10 feet from her. You're
Yeah.
because Francis stepped aside and then she exited Francis to the other side of her.
All right. I'll try crossbowing her.
Sure, go for it.
Let's see. That's a D. 20 plus 4, yeah. 15?
15 hits.
Okay. And these are silver tipped, but I don't think that's good on ghosts.
It is not.
D8. Yeah. And that's a 7. And she's also undead, so I get an extra D6. So a 7 and a 2.
Okay, so 9 and half that because
Yeah.
she's resistant to.
Right.
So we'll call that 4.
Hmm.
Okay. It is. Where's Cricket? It's Cricket's turn.
Yeah.
Cricket's taking a turn around the room.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. What did
Sorry.
I only miss?
Lupe hit her with a crossbow. It's your turn.
Did it go through her though?
Kind
Um,
of. She took half damage. It didn't seem to hurt her as much as it would, but
Because that's what I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't sure about. All right, I'm gonna do. I got the frostbite again. I'm gonna do that
Okay.
again on her. So she's got to do a con save.
yep. She failed it this time. Did you do frostbite?
It's cantrip. It's same. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
frost sight. Yeah, so I did a 5 and another 5.
Okay, so 10 points of damage. And that doesn't seem to do much.
Oh, because it's okay. Okay.
That seems to actually do less than what the crossbow did.
Then the cross. Okay.
I mean, she's cold as death, so cold probably wouldn't bother her.
Guess that's why she was trying to warm up.
Francis, your turn.
All
And
right.
you're right next to her.
I'm gonna use my movement to back up a bit,
Okay.
or a lot actually, because I don't like being possessed. I am not a skin suit.
Oh, dearie, I mean, let's not jump to any conclusions. Yeah, I think you'd make a fine skin suit. It'd probably be a step up for you.
Oh, honey, I wouldn't even let an ogre wear me as a skin suit, let alone your ugly ass. Nice tits, though. I'm not looking at a face at all, just as like an extra level of disrespect to staring at her tits. Like, yeah, that's the only redeeming quality. Everything else sucks. Everything else
Psychic
is
damage. Come on.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Psychic petty damage.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, if I could do psychic damage just insulting her, then that would be great.
I'm gonna allow it. Say she took 2 points of psychic petty damage.
Nice.
So yeah, what did you want to do?
But
Toll
I'm
of the
not
Dead?
going- Yeah,
Okay.
and I rolled a 16.
All right, that's a hit.
Oh, and it had an attack bonus of 5, which I didn't notice. It
You
doesn't
didn't
matter
need it.
now. Didn't need it at all. I got a 14.
14. What kind of damage is it?
Let me double check. Oh wait, I was supposed to. I should have rolled like an attack. Spells would have been. I rolled a d20 for that. I feel like it should have been like a d8 or something. I'm sorry, I'm dumb.
That's okay.
What type of damage? I just had it looked up. In a second. It is necrotic damage. 1d8 necrotic damage.
Okay, so I gotta give.
Should have
I
been,
have to
I
actually
rolled
do
a
a save. I have to do a save from it, but she failed to save anyway. So 1d8 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Okay, that. Give me your.
I rolled a 5.
It's actually 2d8 because you're above
Oh.
5th level.
All right.
give me
so
another
that's a 5 and a 1. So that's 6.
So 6. All right, she takes. That seems to land more than
Oh.
anything else did.
Huh. Nice.
Except
And it's a
except-
cantrip too, so I can use it multiple times.
Except maybe the pettiness, but
Spooky
so-
bitch.
it is her turn. I need everybody within 60 feet, which is all of you.
Mm.
She looks at the 3 of you, and all of a sudden her rather put together upper class, middle-aged demeanor completely diminishes, and in an instant flicks to like her eyes bulge out and her jaw drops and her hair stands on end, almost like a Beetlejuice kind of thing. And I need you all to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Mm.
Seven.
11 with a +1. So 12. Is that
Okay.
a +1? Yeah.
Cricket?
Now, if I had just cast Beacon of Hope.
You're on mute, Cricket.
I got a 2 minus 1, so that would be a
Oh, okay.
failing. Yeah.
All right. So this is the thing. All of you failed. So all of you are frightened right now,
Okay.
which means you have disadvantage on your ability checks and your attack rolls for the next minute. And you can't willingly move closer to her from where you are right now. Also, if you failed by more than 5 points, which Lupe
I
and
did.
Cricket, the 2 of you did.
Yeah.
Lupe, you age physically by 20 years. Cricket, you are an eternal child. So you don't
Yeah.
age like that necessarily, but you are now 8 years old.
No!
And your hair grows a little bit longer, and you feel yourself sprout up about half an inch.
Is this a permanent effect?
You better take some psychic damage for Cricket because I cannot do this.
And then it is Lupe, your turn.
Is that a permanent effect? I just want to know for noting it on my sheet.
It is permanent if, let me see here. The aging effect can be reversed with a greater restoration spell, but only within 24 hours of it occurring.
Crab cakes. I only have lesser restoration.
It's the worst thing that's ever happened to me my
Okay.
whole life.
Well,
I'm
more
gonna
middle-aged
kill
than I was
myself
before.
bad. Wait, are my arms stronger?
We don't know yet. You'll have to see what 8 years old feels like.
We don't go yet.
Lupe, what would you like to do?
Oh, I hate being
Kill the bitch.
And like I said, the three of you are frightened, which is a condition.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna quarantine then.
Okay.
So everyone within 20 feet is now protected from fear.
Okay. So that cancels the frightened piece out.
That doesn't fix the aging.
It does not.
Oh. I don't know if
Um,
it matters.
Anything else you'd like to do, Lupe?
It's not a curse, right?
It's not a curse.
Is she a curse? I want to touch her and remove curse.
I mean, you could try. You don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try because maybe, I don't know, maybe being a ghost is a curse. I don't know. I'll try it. Oh no, wait, I did quarantine, so I'm done.
Okay.
Um,
Cricket, your turn.
I can't, so I'm trying to determine what state of being she's in. Is she dead already or is she dying?
She is a ghost.
So like undead.
Yes.
So if I did scare the dying, it probably wouldn't work because she's already kind of dead. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna I'm trying to think of how many I've did 2 of those. Okay. I'm gonna do the crossbow.
All right.
My hand crossed.
Okay, give me an attack.
Okay. 9 plus 4, so 13.
That's a hit.
Okay. And it is 1d6 plus 1. So that's a 3 plus 1 is 4.
Okay, and takes half of that.
Here.
So.
So 2.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Any movement or anything?
No, and now that we're all together though, quarantined, I'm gonna tell them the rope goes up to I'm gonna say it quiet. The rope goes up to like a hidey hole so we can see her, but she can't see us. We can hide in there. By now, what would you say? 50 minutes?
Yeah, I would
45?
say. I would say
50?
55. You guys haven't gone that
55.
long. This battle
So
is
we
actually
could-
a lot quicker than it seems.
We could hide in there for up almost an hour, and I'm wondering if we did that, if she would kind of go back to her bath, think that we left, and then when she's behind the curtain, we could climb down and run into car 2.
I'm not sure. I don't think she's gonna de-aggro on us.
But she might try to, yeah, she might try to
What?
follow
She's an
into car 2.
she's an ethereal creature. Is your hidey hole ethereal?
It's in a
least I-
different plane of existence.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
It might work. But here's the thing, she's not gonna go away.
Right. Is she gonna she might follow us into car 2, right? Anyway.
Mm.
So I don't know. I don't know how to fight her if she's not corporeal. I have poisons and I have sickness and I have, such
Yeah.
things, but I don't know what's gonna hit her. And
Toll
if
the
Rowan
Dead
were
seemed
here, he
to
could.
work. Do you have
Yeah.
Toll the Dead? Does anyone here have that? Or was Rowan the only other one who had it?
No,
I think it goes only Rowan.
Mm.
Why do you think Toll the Dead worked?
It did necrotic damage. Let me double check. Let me reread the thing that it said.
I have a necrotic damage thing, but I don't know if I've.
Wisdom saving throw. Well, it's a necromancy cantrip. So it could have something to do with it being necromancy. But does necrotic damage. So I am kind of surprised that it caused damage to an undead creature. They require wisdom.
Is it like she's already dead, so it's like extra tolling her?
Mm,
Yeah.
maybe. I'm not very bright. The way you phrase that, Steve, like, do you know why?
I mean, the only way to
Uh.
really tell is trial and error, right? I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of the only.
Yeah. I'm gonna just keep.
You guys have still been doing damage. It's just that,
She didn't have a resistance to it. She didn't have resistance to necrotic.
Which I don't have. Oh wait. Oh, well, that just does.
Okay. All right. So. Okay, I have. Yeah, I think my Ray of Sickness does necrotic. And I didn't use that yet. And I still have it as a spot. So.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
whispering to everyone. So it seems that necrotic spells seem to work.
So, and I
Let's
think
try that.
Francis, it's your turn, Francis, because
Alright.
Cricket just shot the ghost with the crossbow.
Alright. So I'm gonna do Toll the Dead again.
Okay. She crit failed that. It was a
The
natural
crit
one.
failed.
Nat
Oh
one.
yes!
So give me Toll of the Dead. Give me the 2d8, is it?
Yeah. I'm just
And I'll
Instead of
say
rolling-
give me 4d8 because she just rolled a 1.
I have exactly 4 d8s. 3, a 1, a 5, and a 1. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. All right, so she takes 10 points of necrotic damage, which is quite a bit.
Can I insult her more?
I would say she's probably gone guard now from that. You do have movement. You have options. You can move away from her,
I'm gonna
closer
move
to
away
her.
from her.
or you do it, or towards the rope. You have different options.
I'm just gonna move away from her because I'm not going anywhere until she's dead.
Okay. She has a turn. 18. That is towards you, Francis.
That's
And
fair.
It is. She reaches out to you and touches you with her withering touch. And it is. Let's see here. 16 points of necrotic damage.
All right. Do I still have those extra health points, or did they not count?
They're gone
All right.
because you guys. It was. You guys took extra time since then.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the points? No, you can't. You didn't get extra. It only will fill you up, and you were already full.
All right. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Good to know.
When you
I
get
didn't
to
know
the-
that, so I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
write that down later.
Um.
So that was 16 points.
Yep. And she ends the round, so I'm gonna say that's where we'll pause it for tonight.
She ends the round.
Yeah, she was the last one in the order.
Ah, yeah.
Yep. So we'll end it there
go
for tonight.
after.
Lupe's
Okay.
first, and then Cricket, then Francis, then the Ghost. So the Ghost just went. So that's the
Gotcha.
end of a round. So we'll end it there for tonight. While you guys are in battle with the bathtub ghost in car 3.
I don't like it.
So we will pick up there next time. So from all of us here, Roll Again, have a great week and keep playing.
Bye.
Bye.